Hi, everybody. Welcome to a Quickie with Miss B. Thanks for joining us this week. I'm glad you're back. John, on the other hand, is not.
I do not know why you're back, nor will I ever know why you're back.
So, all this week, we're going to be talking about why do we, and then fill in the blank.
Why do we do this every week?
Yeah. Why do you come back and listen? I don't know.
Yes.
Anyways, today's Monday. Yes. Why are we here on Monday? I could totally get rid of Mondays and I'd be fine with that.
Yeah. You wanted to, that was the show, Outlaw Mondays.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was so weird because you're like, I want them to outlaw Mondays. And what are we going to have? 2 Tuesdays?
No, just Tuesday through Sunday. No Monday.
Right.
Well, then you only have to work 4 days a week.
But what's the blank day?
It's nothing.
I know, but what do you do on blank day?
Whatever you want.
You're like, oh, Saturday, Sunday. What's tomorrow? Blank day. Wait, what? Blank day. There's no. It's nothing. Just blank day. What do you guys do on blank? What do you guys do on blank day? Nothing.
Yeah. Welcome to Nothing Day. No, I'm just kidding.
All the guys take the nothing box down and just stare into it. All the women run around going, "Are you listening to me? Can you hear? Hello?"
So today is Monday. Make up scenarios. That's what we're going to talk about today. You know, the scenarios that you think about in your head and
You had me scared at first because I thought you were like makeup scenarios. I'm like, what? Does this rouge go with this lipstick? That type of thing, or what?
Oh yeah, I'm going to ask you about makeup.
I'm not going to do well in this little game here. You know? That's why I'm like. So what exactly do you? I wanted to make sure you were like makeup scenarios, you know. No, I don't. No.
Well, yeah, that's what it is. You just make up scenarios in your head.
Now, to toot my own horn, I had told you earlier. I used to argue with the review mirror. People always go, I don't know what you're talking about. They're all liars. Because everybody, if you drive a car and you have a job, you argue with the review mirror. You prepare for, you get in an argument with the boss. You go home, you bitch in that review mirror all the way home. All the way home, all the things you should have said, all the things. And then on the way to work, you prepare. You prepare for the inevitable that's about to happen when you get there. All right. And I always wanted, what do you call that? So I gave it a name. I call it scenarioizing.
Yeah. That's what we're going to do today.
Yep. Uh-huh. Special moments you have. And then the best ones are when you walk in and you're ready. I'm going to walk in. Karen's going to go immediately. Oh, really? I saw the paper. And that's it. I'm ready. This time she's not going to make me look like an idiot. I'm ready. And you plan every word of it out. I know exactly what's going to happen. I know the look that's going to be on her face when I mop it up with her. I know everything. And you walk in, you can just see your face is red. And she's like, hi. You want a coffee? We got extras. You just that's that balloon when they let the air. You're like, I just spent an hour and 15 minutes pumping myself up to handle this girl. I was ready. The things that were about to pour out of my mouth were unbelievably well rehearsed. And I'm having coffee and a muffin. How does that?
That's usually how it goes, though.
You're red. Yeah, red. You're red. You've got your blood pressure.
You got your fight on. You're ready to go. Ding, ding.
Her life never going to be the same. Never. Yep. And it doesn't happen.
Yeah. And they're not off.
No. Nope. I did that once with a guy. I was all ready. Oh, this guy, he was one of those classic steal your idea people. And I was like, other people are watching this happen, right? And I couldn't figure out what was going on. And I'd have this idea, and I mean, I've got like paperwork in my hands.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm reading from the paperwork. So if a person's reading from their notebook, right? This entire idea they have down, they go, you know what? And the VP says, you know what you should do? Can you copy that and send that to me in an email? That's an amazing idea, John. Thank you so much. And then the person would go, I was so proud of him when we talked about that. I told him, you should definitely present this on behalf of the store tomorrow when we see the VP. You know, John, you should get up there for all of us and knock it out of the park and let them know what we came up with. You're like, what? We?
Got a mouse in my pocket.
We. First of all of you, dumb. You couldn't spell these words. You didn't want me to do this. And now you're like, that's what it's like one of those old shows and they're like, that's the greatest idea ever. You just said stupid. It's stupidly great. Stupidly great. That kind of, you're like, I'm sitting in the middle of this and I'm looking around going, are VPs stupid? There's one person holding their personal information book in their hands. And so I was all ready, Christine. I was ready. I got all the way back there. And I mean, this guy was such a jerk. And I was positive he stole my idea again.
Yeah.
Again. And he's 94, so this time my vengeance is, oh, yes, I'm ready. We get there. It's like people know ahead of time he's going to come in. He's going to have a total attitude. So let's throw a party and congratulate him. You know? I walk in, Christine, I'm ready to quit. I'm not putting up with this anymore. The constant stealing. I'm all rehearsed. Surprise, man. Congratulations, dude. That was amazing. We're also, look, she's here. Look, senior executive. Dude, really, that knocking it out of the park, dude. Knocking it out of the park. You're like,
you just
I
stole.
hate all of you. I hate you all.
You just stole my thunder.
Yeah, I mean, you're like, but the worst part is it had come true several times before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, this person has hit you in the face with a baseball bat every time you walk through that door. Mm-hmm. So you're about to walk through it the 5th time. You know what they're going to do. All 4 times before, they hit you in the face, so you're ready for it. And instead, there's a totally different person there going, knocked it out of the park. Knocked it out of the park. Like, what's going on? All right, where Alan Funt's here. I'm on Candy Camera, aren't I? Oh, I said Alan Funt. Wait a minute, I just dated myself, didn't I?
That's my laughter. And on that note, we will be back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to A Quickie with Ms. B.
Hold up. I fucked up.
Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to A Quickie with Ms. B. Today is that mundane Monday. I don't like Mondays. I really don't. Can you tell? Anyways, all this week we're talking about why do we, and then fill in the blank. So today is make up scenarios or scenes in your head.
Scenarioizing. That word's going to, I'm telling you, it's going to take off. Webster called me. Not the kid. The dictionary.
Well, I made up the scene in my head one time because me and another person got into a fight, you know, and we were going back and forth, and we were going at a pretty hardcore to the point where it was like the two of us needed to just like back off and
were you saying dumb girl stuff? Had you reached dumb girl stuff yet? I love dumb girl stuff. With that, really? Because shouldn't you be at the mall getting your hair done? You know, okay, wait, hold on, stop the fight. What does that mean? go to the mall and get your hair done. What? How is that a low blow?
No, it was more like insulting. Your hair looks ugly. You don't know how to put on makeup. Who dressed you?
Yeah,
Not like
girl,
that.
yeah, dumb girl. I was, yeah. That's you girls. I mean, and you're Italian.
Okay, I was Italian, but my friend was Irish, so this was not a good.
Right, but you would think an Irish chick who's upset and an Italian chick is upset. Okay, there's two places you don't want to be in this world. But really, you can't put up makeup. Really? Will you smell stupid? Wait a minute. Is this a dumb girl argument? What is going on? Really? How about I make you slip with the fish? Huh? You like that idea? What's your address? That's what you expect, You're like, really? Well, your hair looks like stupido, poo-poo pants. You're like, wait, hold on, what? I love when the arguments reach dumb girl stuff.
So it did, and so I thought this is stupid. So we quit arguing, but then it was like I knew that I had to see her tomorrow, so I figured we were just gonna pick up right back where we left off. So in my mind, I'm like, if she says this, I'm going to say that. And I had the whole dialogue planned out in my head.
Did she serve you cake?
No cake was involved. So it's the next day and we're at school because this is, back when we were in high school. And so I thought, well, I'm going to see her eventually during the course of the day. She kind of like dodged me for most of the day. And I think it was probably just because, we were both pretty hot-headed and nobody wanted to like get into a big other knockdown, drag out argument because that's what we both thought. So the end of the day comes and we have to go to practice. And so she's there and I'm there and she comes over and I'm like, all ready. I'm all ready.
How did you just glaze over practice?
Practice.
What kind of practice?
Oh my God, did I talk about this too? Not only was I a cheerleader, but I was on dance line.
Oh!
Shut up, John.
I knew you glazed over that. I was on practice. And I'm like, what? Okay.
Shut.
Okay. Talk.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Talk.
So we're at practice, and then she comes over, and I'm like, she's going to say this, and I'm going to say that, and I'm like, all ready, because, like what you were doing, her saying, you're all pumped up, you're all fired up. She comes over, and she goes, I'm sorry.
I hate that. And
I said, yeah, okay, but I'm still pissed off at you. She goes, why? I go, you just stole my thunder. I was all set to tell you. And you were supposed to say.
See now, folks, that's known as a Nona in training. You apologize and now you're in more trouble. Why? Because you just ruined my plan.
Exactly.
Like, wait a minute. So I went from bad to good, but as a result of that, I'm even worse. Yes. Yeah. Apologize again, and I'll probably just beat you up. Nona in training.
That was so frustrating, though, because I was just I was ready.
I told you I walked into my scenario, and I've been attacked every time. I've never gone through this door that I wasn't attacked. I opened it, and they're like wanting to serve me cake. Good job. Proud. What a moment. What a moment. You're like,
And
you guys are smoking, aren't you? You're all smoking, aren't you? This isn't a
every
party.
person that's listening is laughing right now because they know that they've been in that situation.
Oh yeah. Red in the face. It is so obvious what you're about to do. The other person you'd think would not say sorry. They go, "Are you okay?" Because you have got to look like some sort of a bad Sunday drop-off. I mean, you have to look terrible. The face is like tomato red. You're clinching forward, ready. I'm hitting the brakes. Go ahead, say something. I'll let off. I'll let these brakes. You're ready. You're just poised to attack. They're like, What
Oh
a
yeah.
wonderful thing you did. I smell success. And you're like, wait a minute, hold on. Cake. I was telling Christina at the break. At Desperate they said cake, and every time before they'd offered me cake. I hate cake, by the way.
Yeah, he hates cake.
Every time they've offered me cake, for years it was a regular cake. And they would try to convince you of the awesomeness of the cake by repeating the same thing they always say about the cake. They go, John, what? Cake? No, that's got buttercream frosting. Right. No. So this time she's like, John, cake? Okay, good. So I got something to attack for. I'm like, I don't eat cake. I'm ready to go. She's like, oh, no, this is pound cake with the whipped cream frosting that you love. And the only cake I eat in the world is pound cake.
Uh-huh.
And if I put frosting on it, it'll be whipped cream frosting. Now she's trying to serve me the only cake I'll eat. After years of none of them remembering, oh, yeah, you hate cake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've told us that 5 times this week, haven't you?
Yeah.
We don't remember it, though. So this one's got buttercream frosting. Oh, yeah, the last one did too, didn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's right. You vomit every time. We'll try again tomorrow. Maybe you'll like it then. And they would. You're like, it's been a decade. Still friggin' hate it. But this one's got buttercream. Oh, that's right. How do you not know?
And on that note, let's go have some coffee with our cake.